Good morning, Messiah members and friends of Messiah. I'm coming to you today to give a little update. I know that things are uncertain, and many of you are wondering how we're handling things in the next few weeks and month here at Messiah for things like worship and also activities or events. So, a few things to just share with you right off the bat. Of course, we are still in this time of no gatherings being allowed that are over 10 people. And we need to care for one another and show compassion for one another during this time, which means that as Christians, it is part of our faith to uphold the health and well-being of other people over and above the things that we want and really wish that we could do. So in an effort to keep both ourselves healthy and safe and also everyone else healthy and safe, we will not be able to gather in worship again until this has passed. Now, I know that when things are uncertain, it's uncomfortable. And I think I'm pretty sure I've talked enough about the fact that I really like schedules and routines. So I too am sharing with you in this uncomfortable space of not knowing when or what or how this will all play out. So we know that we will not be able to worship together in person at least until the end of April. If possible to worship together, our first time together would be May 3rd. But of course, we don't know that right now. And so we'll just have to play things by ear and see what happens. The next thing I want to share with you is that, of course, we are entering into Holy Week. This Sunday, we have Palm into Passion Sunday, and Pastor Miles and I are working very hard to come up with some ways that you all can participate in that service with the palms and things that we typically do, but in a new way. And so we will share those with you in the coming days. We will again live stream our worship on Facebook on Messiah's page at 9 a.m. on Sunday morning. Then, as we progress into the rest of Holy Week, we will have worship services that will be posted on our Facebook site as well as our YouTube channel at 7 o'clock on Thursday. That is Monday, Thursday at 7 o'clock p.m. And Good Friday will be worship at 7 p.m. as well. Those will all be posted, like I said, to Messiah's Facebook page, United's Facebook page, and our YouTube channel. The easiest way to get to our YouTube channel and to all the other things that we have posted for you as resources, things like songs or devotions that you can be doing at home. All of that can be found on Messiah's website. So if you just go to www.messiahaurora.org, that will take you to our website. You click on the tab that says Worship, and then under that, you'll choose Online Worship. And right there will be a link that will take you straight to our YouTube page, as well as listing all of the other resources that we have. So on Easter Sunday, we will worship. We will have a sunrise worship that will be a condensed version of our sunrise worship service. We will go live for that at 7 a.m. Again, that will be a condensed worship, so you can expect maybe 20 to 30 minutes for that worship service. Then we will have our full Easter worship service at 9 a.m. So I hope that you tune in, and it will be more of a full service than what we've been typically doing on our Facebook Live posts. Now I know also, and it needs to be said, that all of us are grieving the loss of having Easter Sunday worship services together. It is such a foundational festival for us in our Christian faith, and I know that many of us, if not all of us, look forward to it every year. The feeling of hope and excitement and strength for the days to come after Easter is remarkable. And so missing that is devastating to me, and I know many of you. But I want to assure you that we already have things being planned here at Messiah, so that whenever we are able to gather in person together, it will be a celebration, and it will be an Easter celebration. We'll do the things that we typically do on Easter morning, a processional, a wonderful time with our children. We'll have special things going on. So just know that while Easter services will happen online on April 12th, we also will have a wonderful Easter celebration when we can be together again. And really, as Christians, every day is an Easter celebration for us, because every day we celebrate what it is that we have received in Christ's resurrection, and the way in which that gains victory over death, not only physical death at the end of our lives here in this world, but the deaths that we face, and even the ones that we're facing right now as we go through disappointment and worry and uncertainty. We want to let you know what our office hours are. Currently, our office remains open, with Pam working hard as our office manager here at the church from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday through Friday. We encourage you to give us a call if you are needing anything, if you have questions, if you just want to chat with someone. Pam is here from 8 to 2. Of course, that's right now and could change in the future, just depends on what all happens in the coming weeks. For Pastor Miles and I, we are in the office in alternating hours, although those hours are in flux as we continue to also work from home so that we can be present with our kids and help them with their enrichment learning that they're doing through school. So you can reach either one of us at any time on our cell phones. If you don't have my cell phone number or Pastor Miles' cell phone number, they are listed on the website, and feel free to message me personally or the Messiah Messenger to access that phone number. We'd be glad to talk to you whenever you need someone to talk to, or if you have questions or anything else. Please call. You will not be a bother to us. Even if we are working from home or doing other activities with our kids, we want to be here for you, and we want to support you in this time. So please do not hesitate to give us a call. All right, and the final note that I need to make has to do with our giving, our offerings, and specifically right now, our financial offerings. Anytime we don't have worship services, whether it be because of a snowstorm or anything else, our offerings go down. It's to be expected in a way, whether it's because people do it weekly and forget to send it in when we don't have that worship, or whatever the reasons are, it always goes down. So we are in a time now where we haven't had worship since March 15th. That was our last time together. And offerings are coming in, but slowly, and not as much as we really need to continue ministry here through Messiah. So please hear that we do continue to need the financial offerings that you have to give, those things that we give back to God, knowing that God has given us them to steward in this life, and that they will continue to be used for ministry that is happening at Messiah. Even though we're not together on Sunday mornings, ministry continues to happen, and we need to be able to fund that ministry. So please send in your offering. There's a number of ways that you can do this, and a couple of ways that we're working diligently to put in place. You can always put your offering in an envelope and mail it to the church. Our address is 415 South 18th Street, and of course that's here in Aurora, 68818. You can also drop that off at the church office if you feel comfortable doing so. We simply ask that you take all the precautions that are being mentioned out in our communities as well during that. So respecting that safe distance away from Pam or myself. Not just for our sake, but for your sake too. Or if you want to come in and just lay it on the desk and go back out. if you want to open the door and put it in the narthex, that's okay too. So feel free to do that. We do have a couple other options that are, as I said, being worked on diligently. We will hopefully, by the end of next week, all of these things are taking paperwork and such, have a portal on our website that will say something such as donate now or give now, that you'll be able to click on and then fill that out. It will have options on it for where you want it to go, which funds you want to go to our building fund or to our general fund, just like on your offering envelopes. And also, so sorry, forgot to turn my volume down. And also, it will give you an option to pay a processing fee if you would like. Otherwise, the church takes care of that processing fee for that. There's another way that we hope to also have in place very soon, and that is through text giving, where you would simply take your phone out, text a certain number, and in the message portion, put how much you would like to donate. Again, those do have processing fees that either you choose to pay or the church will pay. So be looking for those things as well. All right, that is, I think, what I have to share with you today. Please know that Pastor Miles and I are holding each and every one of you in our prayers, as we all, no matter what it is that we do in our normal everyday lives, we all are going through this time together and grieving the loss and disappointments of many things, and just trying to figure out how to continue moving forward. I ask that you would continue to pray for one another as well. Pray for our members and our friends that are healthcare workers here in Aurora and elsewhere. Please continue to pray for our teachers who are continuing their work in a very different way. Be with one another through your prayers today. All right. Many blessings to each and every one of you. I cannot wait until we get to be together in person instead of through a screen. And I pray, of course, that is sooner rather than later. I hope you all have a wonderful, amazing day. Enjoy the sunshine and the warm weather, and I will talk to you again soon.